What's up, everybody? And what's up, Jesse? Nice to see you. Welcome to a bit of a generalized playing of the game Disruptor, which is something that I haven't played in quite some time. It was one of my favorite first-person shooters back in the day, so we're going to give this a check out. I don't expect to get through the whole game today, but we will try to get through as much of it as possible, so I hope you guys enjoy. Let's get started. Trust me, regular mode is enough. You guys will see as we start getting a little further in. This game gets really ridiculous as you get towards the end. It doesn't really matter what difficulty it's on.
And now, the President of United Earth.
In 4 short years, we will enter the 23rd century. And thanks to the policies of my administration, the future never looked brighter. But our colonization of the solar system still has its growing pains. As you already know, I too was once a stormer. Of course, that was many years ago, and we were just pioneering the field of psionic weapons. But my experiences in uniform built a foundation of service, loyalty, and of courage. If you can survive the Lightstorm training, you will bear the awesome responsibility of defending global democracy throughout the regions of space. Who knows? Perhaps one day you'll find yourself sitting behind this desk as President of United Earth, Commander-in-Chief of the Lightstorm Forces.
It's like the Sci-Fi Channel, guys.
This is your last chance to change your mind and go home.
I didn't graduate top 10 from the academy to take some desk job, sir.
Dad would have been proud of your grades. But school's over and now the real lessons begin. Are you ready for your first training mission, Private?
Sir, yes, sir.
Your job is simple. Run the gauntlet and get your butt out alive.
Now, who's this, sir?
That's the top of your class.
Troy Alexander?
He seems to know his way around the block. How about you?
Will I be getting any psionics, sir?
Why would the government waste good money implanting expensive psionic weapons in a cherry recruit? If you don't have the brain power to outmaneuver a few droids with attitude, I'd never forgive myself for sending you on a real mission. Just remember, think fast, shoot fast, and kick ass.
That guy is the epitome of cool. I'm telling you.
Walk softly and carry a big stick, especially when you sidestep the corners, and you'll do just fine.
Yeah, man, that stuff was Skinemax on demand type stuff, man. Yeah, this is the best. I loved this stuff when I was a kid. I thought this game was so cool. Welcome back to the days of not aiming down the sights. Why you gotta do anything like that, guy? Easy peasy lemon squeezy, as they say.
Mission complete.
I feel like hell.
They say the first one hurts the worst. How many psionics did your dad have?
I don't know, like 4 or 5?
All the psionics in the world couldn't have saved him from that terrorist ambush. That's why you've always got to keep your eyes open. And watch your ass.
And which psionic did we get, sir?
Nothing too shocking. Maybe it's time
Yeah,
to
there's
try
no
it out.
crosshair either.
Now you know this training mission won't be a
It does
cakewalk like the last one.
slightly
I want you to get
auto
the Chem
aim,
factory
but
alive.
not as good
And
as
don't
like
forget,
Doom and stuff, you know, from
Good
back in the day in
stormers
Duke Nukem.
always think on their feet.
It's my favorite when he's going to the teleporter.
You'll be facing organic enemies this time. So hunt down the phase rifle and cook them till they're well done.
Okay, so now we have these powers. They're called psionics. Just basically just mental attacks that I can do. Right now you only have shock. They do become important in the game. You know, you got guns and you can shoot everybody, but these psionic powers will actually make a lot of a difference. Yeah. This is on the PlayStation. Not 100% sure what year it was when this came out. I want to say 96. Star Wars Rebel Alliance. Yes, I do remember that on PlayStation, and I could pick that one up if we wanted to. I could get that, and one game I've been wondering if I should broadcast is Star Wars Masters of Terras Kasi. How many of you remember that terrible fighting game? Star Wars based. I'm sorry, that game was terrible, but it was kind of fun for a little while to play as all those characters and beat each other up. but in retrospect to fighting games, it was pretty bad. Well, I wouldn't be surprised if you didn't hear about it. I will throw that game on one day. That is a funny game, man. It's a fighting game, just like any other fighting game that you've played, but it's got all the Star Wars characters from episodes 4, 5, and 6, and it is just a mess. I gotta oh my goodness. That's what was cool about this game too. For robotic enemies like that, this gun here would not. It would have taken way more shots to kill them than as opposed to. See, look. I mean, it's depending on preference and such, but psionics and bullets work a lot better on those suckers than this gun does. Remember, everyone, if there's any problems with the stream, with the sounds, microphone, anything, just go ahead and let me know, and I will optimize and tweak as I can. Wow, still stuff I didn't find in that level? There's got to be a secret I missed in there somewhere. Crazy.
That was nice going back in the chem lab. Real nice. I think you actually
Sweet, thanks for the feedback, Jesse. I appreciate it.
Thanks.
Man, aren't you getting tired of playing these games? I am.
I say if we're calling it a game, we're still not ready for a mission.
Are you kidding me? Man, I haven't missed one trick. Not even that hidden stuff. I'm ready to go.
Any hints on this next one?
Just that you'll be getting a new psionic called Drain.
How's it work?
You'll figure it out.
So what's the mission?
It's a high-pressure IQ test. They want to see if you can nail the bad guys without blowing away any of the hostages.
Hostages?
In the words of your brother, being a stormer, it's more than just kicking ass. Show us you got what it takes, and then maybe, just maybe, we'll send you out on a real mission. There aren't enough bullets in the solar system to blast all those terrorists. So use your psionics, but don't waste the hostage droids, or you've missed the point of the mission.
Noted, Jesse. Good call. Yeah, I'll definitely throw those on there. I have a huge library of PlayStation games. It's pretty ridiculous. I am emulating right now. However, all of the games that I play are ISO files that I put into my computer, and I just basically make a digital copy of the disc and play them off the emulator that way. Okay, so we have Drain now, which will give us back points towards being able to use the psionic powers. So if you start running out, do that. Get it back. My PC is, I'm using Windows 7 Pro. I have a NVIDIA 750 card, GTX, 16 gigabytes of RAM. That's about all I know off the top of my head. Oop, don't shoot that guy. That's a hostage. That will explode if you do that. So it's nothing that is super fantastic, but it gets the job done. And I use OBS to do all the broadcasting. Oh, the music gets intense when you get hurt.
Continue point reached.
Nice. Wow. That's gonna work out really well. Yeah, 8 gigabytes of RAM should be good. Although I am not super versed when it comes to computers, being all tech savvy and whatnot. I bought all the parts for my computer. Someone else built it for me, and I have just been teaching myself as I go along here. It's been quite a ride these 2 years. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. I am definitely going to keep it going as long as you guys would allow it. That's what it's all about. I tried doing it on Twitch and it didn't seem to work out too well, but Facebook seems to be enjoying this kind of thing, as well as all the other great pages that are out there that are doing this as well too. Yeah, it looks like it's all peas and carrots right now, but wait till I get a couple more levels in. You will be singing a different song then. There's a bit of a secret in this level that will give you a pretty fancy weapon. Let me see if I still remember how to get to it. Okay, this is it here. Gotta be careful here though. That's why. Let these things come after you instead of you risking shooting. Because all of these hostages will explode if you shoot them, and there's enough of them in here to kill you. Trust me. You don't want to risk it. But you want that weapon. Which is a crazy one-use weapon. Gotcha, sucker. This thing has no ammo. What you do is you flip the switch, pull the trigger, and you just start running into enemies, and you'll just you'll vaporize everything in your path. But it only lasts for a certain amount of time, so we're gonna hold on to this for when things get rainy later. pissed off that whole room in there, yo. Yep. Whoops. And you don't fail the mission for shooting any of the hostage
Mission
thingies either.
complete.
They just kill you. Alright, TV time.
Well, little brother, you made it through with flying colors. You're the best we've ever seen. Other than me, of course.
Well, what about Troy? I mean, he's already out on his first mission.
Jealous? Look, Troy's a little faster out of the gate than you are, that's all. But he still relies a little too much on what's in his hands instead of what's in his head. Fortunately, that's not a problem you seem to have. So cheers.
What is it?
A gang of cryo pirates just pulled into orbit over Jupiter. Looks like we've got to find someone to beam onto their base and knock out their anti-gravity engines. I think you can handle this. But before we send you into combat, you're gonna need some medical enhancement.
Well, I've already taken advanced first aid at the academy.
Look, you didn't get all this high-priced training just to get blown away by pirates. We need to protect our investment. Considering the cost of medical care, I think you'll appreciate what I'm offering. Before we send you halfway across space, let's take a trip to the psionics lab.
It's just pumping this guy full of psionics like it's nothing. Here you go. Open up your brain for a second, fool.
Knock out the control consoles in all 3 towers to shut down the anti-grav engines. Then head for the exit teleporter. By the time you get home, the station will have disintegrated in Jupiter's core.
This is where things start getting funky. Well, interesting, rather. This level's not terribly hard, but you'll start running into enemies that aren't robots or monsters or anything like that. And you get the... This is my favorite gun in the whole game. You'll see why in a second. You hear that? That beeping is the sound of somebody about to die. This guy. Play science? Is that what is that? Is that a game? Oh, science. Oh, are you saying play the game silence? Oh yeah, Prey. Okay. Prey. That's right. The You know, did you guys play the original version of that game? The one I think it was on Xbox. Ooh, RoboCop enemies. These guys don't like this gun. Let's see. Yep. Yeah, Ren, this game, I highly recommend it to anybody who was a PlayStation fan or owned a PlayStation but never saw this game back in the day. It probably came out roughly around the same time as the PlayStation first dropped, probably within that first year of it being out. So, from what I understand, it's a relatively unknown game. It has a small following, small cult following, as they say. I guess I could be considered one. Go get out of here. Oh, I have heal now. Anything. Boo. Ooh, he took that like a champ. Ah yes, Elder Scrolls and Fallout, two of my favorite, and I would love to broadcast the first 3 original Fallouts, 1, 2, and I think it's Tactics, Brotherhood of Steel. I have them all here on my computer, including Fallout 3, New Vegas, and 4. And I also have the one for PlayStation 2, which is a horrible game. But it's still a Fallout game, and I played it.
Anti-gravity engine disabled.
There we go. Okay, now I haven't played the new Prey yet, but I have the older one on my Xbox 360. I grabbed it when it was like $2 in the marketplace, so I'll have to figure out a way to try to bring that one here too. Excuse you, what you doing? Out of your damn mind. Oh, I heard that. Hello. Oh, that sounded bad.
Anti-gravity engine disabled.
Okay, we're moving right along. Come on, elevator. Nope.
Continue point reached.
I always try to keep my psionic count up so I can do those moves pretty much anytime I want. As you get further on in the game, they will become more and more useful to you. Some levels you'll only have them with no guns. It's pretty ridiculous when that happens, I'm telling you. You guys are in for a treat with that nonsense. Jeez. here to crash the party. I think there's a secret in one of these elevators somewhere. Found the secret. Okay, that was it. The elevator will just pass right by that if you don't pay attention. Cool thing is you just get back on and come look at that thing. Alright. You know it's going to be a problem when I pick it up. Some kind of lock-on blaster. Later on, you'll be able to find cluster ammunition for it, so you can break, so the bombs break off into two and can hit two targets at once. Oh, I just found some. Ooh, Jurassic Park on Super Nintendo. Yeah, I have. Oh man, I have so many different versions of Jurassic Park on Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Game Boy, Sega Genesis, and Game Gear. Which you can find the Game Gear playthrough in my previous playthroughs. That one's cool. I like that one. Bolos for the win, yeah. You get those, that's it, game over. Making sure I got everything in this area. You can get your health up to 200%. You just gotta progress. You don't find those level ups, they're just given to you. Somewhat sights, yeah. Oh, what happened to you?
Anti-gravity engine disabled.
Book. Yeah, Peter, I'm not surprised. A lot of people have it. This came out, like I said, I want to say within the first year of PlayStation, the original PlayStation dropping. So I put it somewhere in 1996, give or take. That's why I'm gonna draw some attention to it now. Let's make it popular. That guy's dead. All right. See ya. It's well worth wasting that shot on him. I'll give it all back. Oh, that sounds bad. Okay. Hey, why not? We're gonna get another one of these soon enough anyway. That's my exit, see what I mean? And it'll just keep going until it runs out. So, of course, you want to save it for much more than that, but I know where to find more of them.
Mission complete.
Observation complete. This new Lightstormer, Jack Curtis, looks promising. He could be the one. Report out.
You're really making us proud. Corporal?
Corporal? I heard it took Dad 3 missions to make Corporal. How long did it take you?
You know, President Krieger's taken notice. In fact, he's so impressed he requisitioned an endorphin boost to permanently enhance your vitals.
Ah, I guess he wants to keep me around for a few missions, right?
Here. You're a big boy. Better learn to implant it yourself.
You mean I'll get more of these later?
Jack, they're unbelievably expensive. We don't hand them out like candy.
Dad served under President Krieger, didn't he?
President Krieger's the one who tried to rescue Dad during the ambush. He said Dad was the best of the best.
Well, until I came along, right?
Save your bragging till later, because this time we're really putting you to the test.
That's a vintage terraformer. It's at least 10 years old.
Very astute.
Vintage terraformer, ladies and
The
gentlemen.
government selected
Vintage.
contractors to resurface Neptune's largest moon, Triton, for farmland. They've been living and working in these terraformers without any problem. Until this morning.
Never been to Triton. Any pointers?
Yeah, don't drink the water and don't breathe the air.
The
You going to
cheese is
Neptune too?
strong, guys. I love it.
Jack, I have full faith you can handle this mission alone. We're sending the sergeant on a special mission to Mars.
Special mission, huh?
Congratulations on your promotion.
Yours too.
Bet it won't be long till we both make lieutenant. Who knows, you might even get there first. Nah.
To the teleporter.
That terraformer can be a tight fit, so go slow. And don't forget to make a full survey when you get outside.
This is when it starts to become a pain. Tight quarters, lots of baddies. Let's play. Ooh, hold that. Twice. So we have to go inside this terraformer. I love it. See, when I was a kid, I didn't realize what the hell this thing was. Now I'm like, wow, it's a pretty neat idea they had for this game. Oh, sent that guy out. See you later. There's also a lot of little secret areas down here too. Well, let's take our time. Alright, that went well. That part. This system, Matt, this is PlayStation, original PlayStation. I am emulating the game itself. I took the game disc and I stick them in my computer and I turn them into ISO files, which is also very helpful because if you have old game discs lying around and you have the ability to do that, you turn it into an ISO file, and any problems that the game disc was having, if it was a surface issue, like a scratch or something, it won't have that problem when you emulate it. So, I mean, I am a firm, avid believer of using consoles and physical stuff, physical games and whatnot, spending the money on them, but for now, this is all I can do right now. I had just relocated, running home now about 2 years ago from Texas to Florida, so my physical consoles are all over in Texas. We'll be getting them back soon enough, though. Come on, you, get out of here. Well, the game's made it, though. Thank you so much for the share, Super Retro Game Time. Haha, I read that too fast, like a doo-doo-doo. I appreciate it very much. I love you guys, and you know I love your videos too. Go check them out, anybody watching who doesn't know who Super Retro Game Time is. They do some pretty fancy stuff when it comes to old school games, especially like Nintendo. Come on now. When they say retro, they mean retro. Oh, that must be where all the cool people hang out. See, look what I found again.
Continue point reached.
Oh, now is when it gets fun. This is a big area, so we're gonna search it out. Ammo and all that good stuff, and a lot of bad guys. Thanks for that, Matt. I appreciate it, man. Sorry, I would have answered you quicker, but I had to squish some pests. But yeah, I love doing this stuff, man. Retro games and modern games too. We're gonna be doing some Game Boy on Thursday. We're gonna get some Super Mario Land 2, 6 golden coins down. I've beaten that game before. I'm not worried about that game at all until you get to Wario's castle. So we're gonna try to do it on that day without pulling too much hair out of my head. Get out of here, you. Bye. Okay, there's an annoying enemy coming up that you really need to take care of really fast, because he's got that thing that shoots homing shits at you. Thank you. Otherwise you'll be wasting all your money trying to shoot, yeah, wasting all of your money. You'll be wasting all of your ammo on trying to shoot these things. Please stop, thank you. So go get him. Use his own gun against him. Hold that. See if I missed anything over here. I don't think so. It's a big area, but it's actually really not. I think I pretty much got the whole area. Secrets? I'm not sure if I got all of them. Probably not, but should. Oh, well, there's even more. Hold your tongue there, boy. Get out of here. Give me your big mouth here. Jupiter moon gas. That stuff hurts. Who'da thunk it? What? Uh-oh, that sounded bad. Oh, it's just you. Uh-oh, someone's shooting bombs at me. Who did that? Where are you? Aha! Alright. Let's take care of this little secret. It's not really a secret, but requires a bit of back and forth and you'll get rewarded. See, the levels get longer too. They're pretty big. Talk about rewards. And a fancy, like, double-barreled shotgun thingy I'm using, well, this is the grenade launcher equivalent of that. It fires 6 rounds at once, so it's an ammo waster, but the result is if you got big baddies in front of you, this thing will clear them out pretty quick. So hold on to that for dear life. Shares ammo with this, though. So now it becomes a strategic choice. Oh, alright. The strategic choices for this place is to use this. Close range, double barreled, you can hit multiple people. What's not to like? Yeah, come on, get me from behind. This place isn't so much as a maze as it looks. A lot of paths will open after you've passed them, though. Well, if this don't look like a secret, that opened. I could go running around and looking to see what it was, but I'm not really that worried about it right now. Oh, this doesn't look good. Level's over. No need to heal.
Mission complete.
I'm gonna get on a little R&R, like that guy wants, right? TV time, folks.
The President himself read your Triton report.
What did you make of those mutant Icemen?
He was as surprised as I was. He's sending a team of scientists up there to study them. But because of your outstanding performance, he's giving you...
Another promotion?
No. He's giving you a special assignment.
Oh, yeah? Where?
Mars.
Dun dun dun.
What about Troy?
He didn't make it. Don't make his mistake, Jack. Remember, use everything you've got. This orb was uncovered on an archaeological dig on Mars. We think it's alien in origin.
Don't worry, Jesse, we're not going to finish the entire game today, but it'll be up in the past broadcast videos just like the rest.
Everyone on the dig was wiped out. We don't know why. I've got a bad feeling about this one. The transportation beam is having a stability problem. Even if we get you up there, we doubt that your weapons will make it through.
Hey, don't sweat it. It'll give me some time to try out that new psionic.
So no guns, guys. We start off on the surface of Mars with no weapons. We do know where to find a bunch.
You'll only be arriving with your psionics, but you might find a few light weapons lying around.
There's more
Troy
than a
reported
few.
the place was practically buzzing with psionic energy. It might just give you that edge you need.
So if you hadn't practiced your psionics before this level, you're gonna be pissed off, man. I'm telling you. You got this sucker called Blast, which is something you're gonna want to use when there's a lot of guys. Or a lot of enemies, whatever you want to call them. Why? You just see. Let's get them all. Poof. You pop a whole bunch of them at once. And you get orbs back. So hold on to your bullets. And just search this place. You can't really get lost. It's just really going to be annoying when it comes to them. When you get a lot of them bunched up like that, just do this. Oh, look, and they're gonna get distracted by that, which is nice. Haha. Big orbs will appear every now and again that give you double the points. The bad guys will go and they'll hang out by those things. There's a lot more ammo for this gun in that area before we move to the next. Let me see if I can hunt a little bit more down. Because once we get inside, it gets harder. This level is a pain. Thank you. Things are starting to get annoying over here. And whichever direction you turn is the direction that that orb will fly in. So you can kind of control it yourself. See? There she is. I'm really gonna save that for later. Keep looking at that for a second. Cool. Okay. Let's just go right in. Hell with it. Stop it. Leave me alone. No.
Continue point reached.
Okay. Yeah, for real, because it's gonna get fun now. Surprisingly, that green sludge is not like toxic or anything like that. You can actually go down in there and just walk around. It won't kill you. Let's go away. Thank you. Just kind of help you get around a little bit faster. This is a bigger area, but there really is one general path that you have to take. Oh boy, and a lot of these nasties along it. Get to one of these, you know you're good money. So you'll get a bunch of your powers back. Oh, hello. Hell with all of you. Ah, that's not a good deal. It's not bad. That's what you don't want to happen, is them to corner you like that. Oh, I don't have enough for that. Okay. trying not to let that happen again. I wonder how many of these shots it would take to kill one of those guys. Let's find out. We can hold it. There we go. Sweet sauce. Alright. Catch you later, Matt. Thanks for joining me. I appreciate it. Yeah, well, if I don't come back today, I'll be back tomorrow. Gonna be doing The Forest. Gonna be doing Senua's Struggle, Hellblade tomorrow night as well. Oh, jeez, I missed. Somewhat clear for a moment. Oh, look at this. That's always a good thing. You, I'm gonna farm. I need some of that good stuff. There we go. You too. Yeah, leave him alone. He ain't worth it. Sweet. I'm gonna have so much now. Got it.
Psionic orb retrieved.
Oh, yeah, but that ain't the end of it, though. Now we have to get out of here alive. Oh, I have a lot of psionic energy now. Cool. Forgot about that. When I was a kid, I could not beat this level for the life of me for the longest time, but that's also because I was so fixated on the firearms and the guns that I didn't use the powers as much. Now I see the difference. This is not the best development in the world right here. Let's see. Smack him with the whatever this is. Please get out of my way.
Mission complete.
Rough and tough, Jim. See that? And this is just the regular difficulty. There is a harder difficulty than regular. I have no idea how bad that is, but once I have beaten this game on regular, then we'll go ahead and do a playthrough of it on the harder difficulty, which I'm sure is really fun. And yeah, sarcasm, guys.
Reporting. I was unable to intercept the orb before it reached President Krieger. But the Lightstormer has demonstrated a natural ability to harness the fundamentals of its power.
I don't know what was in that orb, little brother, but orders came in that its retrieval is to remain top secret.
My lips are sealed, but I tell you one thing, it did wonders for my psionics. You know, if Dad had one of those orbs, I bet he'd still be with us today.
I'd like that. But with great men like President Krieger, we can help carry on the Lightstormer tradition. Now, we've got a problem down in Antarctica. I hope you brought your mittens.
Don't I ever get any R&R?
What do you call those 3 days you just had in the hospital?
You call healing from a psionic implant a vacation? You're sicker than I thought. Sir.
Vacation authorization comes directly from the president.
You know, my head feels like it's reaching critical mass. What was that thing?
Something you're gonna need down there in the snow. Do you remember those mutants you discovered on Triton?
Yeah.
Those genius scientists brought a few of them to Antarctica for research.
Don't tell me. They got a little frisky.
Our reports show that some of them have mastered the cyclone. Hopefully they're all popsicles by now. We need you to get down there and retrieve their genetic data bank. Is that understood, Sergeant?
Sergeant?
You're going to encounter some pretty tough resistance. The exit's on the top floor of the lab, but don't forget, the success of this mission depends on your retrieving the databank.
Alright, let's do this. This will be the last level I do before we call this one quits. That way we don't kill the whole story in one shot. We got a new one called Shield, too. Which I think now we have all of the powers that we can have. There you go, a whole room. Take it easy, Pete, and thanks everybody for joining. Hey Carmen, what's up? Hope you're still there. Sorry, I was sweating it out over here thinking I was gonna get myself killed there. It's getting rough. Alright, now it gets funky. Who did that? You. Run this. It's like a gauntlet of just craziness. Lots of baddies. Ooh. Yeah, he's got a cyclone. Oh, that guy does too. Killed himself though, that's what's good about that. Where is he? Oh, hi. Big for nothing. That's when, see, that's when Blast is so awesome. When you get a real room like that, and you take all of them out. Excuse me there. Whew. Don't fall now. I gotta look down. Okay. Moving right along. That's alright though. Oh, got them both. Nice. Very helpful. Thank you. See? You move a lot slower when you do that that shield. But still, it's an invincibility for a second. It's crazy. And it doesn't really cost that much either. It's nice. Alright, so we hit this, right? We're good. Okay. Just make sure I didn't miss any other goodies. I don't have enough. Okay. The reason why I keep flying off of things like that is because if you push forward on the D-pad just a little bit, he goes into like a full-blown run. So like the sensitivity is really ridiculous on the buttons and such. So it's like if you just push it just a tad bit, he'll go. But any more than that, that's it. You're gonna be flying over everything you go. That's why I'm kind of taking it
Genetics
slow.
data bank retrieved.
Sweet, we got it. Let's get the hell out of here now. That would be this way. I will shoot you all. Ah! All that screaming and for what? Oh, him. And him. And that guy. What the hell? Sweet.
Mission complete.
Alright, that's it. I'm gonna let you guys go from here. That way we don't complete the whole game and ruin everything in one shot. We'll save this for another day. Join me here tomorrow, starting at 4 p.m. I'm probably gonna play some of the Forest. And then I'm going to come back later on tomorrow night with part 3 of Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice. Alright, so thanks for joining me today. I appreciate the shares, the comments, all the good stuff. I love doing this with you guys. And I will see you on the flip side.